Great Britain is one of the oldest countries with a monarchy. At the same time, it's one of the most democratic countries. As for the English language, it is the most widespread global language in the world. The main goal of the English-speaking union is promoting friendship and understanding through the English language. The English-speaking union was founded by Sir Evelyn Wrench in 1918 in London. It now has more than 60 ESUs worldwide. One of the chairmen of the ESU was Sir Winston Churchill. The patron of the ESU is Queen Elizabeth II. Her Royal Highness Princess Elizabeth, before her coronation, was the president of the English-speaking union. After her, from 1957 till 2012, the president of the ESU was Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh. The current president is Princess Anne, the Princess Royal. In Georgia, the ESU was founded by Marina Titishvili in 1998.
საქართველოში ეს კავშირი 1998 წელს შეიქმნა. მე ინგლისში გავიცანი ლედი ვალერი მიჩელი, რომელიც არის გენერალური დირექტორი ამ კავშირის ლონდონში და შევთავაზე რომ შევქმნით ამ კავშირს საქართველოში.
And the official launch was held in the year 2000, with delegations from 41 countries attending the opening ceremony. The delegation was headed by Lord Watson of Richmond, then chairman of the ESU, and Valerie Mitchell, the Director General.
Well, my name is Lord Watson and I'm chairman of the English-speaking union, and I'm absolutely delighted to be here in Georgia. I'm thrilled about the opening of this ESU branch, and I think there's going to be many years of really good cooperation to everybody's benefit. And it's also a particular delight to be here in this wonderful weather, to see these absolutely splendid buildings and to receive the generous and warm hospitality of the Georgian people. Thank you.
One of our great poets, John Milton. The debt immense of endless gratitude, still owing, Marina, and still to pay. Thank you all very much indeed.
Every year, ESU-Georgia celebrates the birthday of Queen Elizabeth II, as Her Majesty is the patron. The event is attended by ESU-Georgia members as well as diplomats.
Congratulations to the ESU, and I would like you all to join me in celebrating the health of Her Majesty the Queen, raising the toast. The Queen. The Queen.
Her Majesty has been our patron since the setting up of the English-speaking union shortly.
The Queen. The Queen.
So for me, the English-speaking union is a very important institution. It's about the past, the present, and the future as well. So I'm very pleased to be here this evening. I will offer two toasts. Firstly, I'd ask you to raise your glasses and to wish a very happy birthday to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Queen.
The Queen.
Here you go.
ESU-Georgia goes far beyond just the global use of English. It encompasses the active promotion of different cultures among ESU member countries. We are aiming to introduce Georgian culture to the United Kingdom and British culture to Georgia. For example, in 2003, ESU-Georgia organised the male choir Sinandali to sing at Llangollen International Eisteddfod in Wales, where amazingly they were awarded the first prize. Also, ESU-Georgia, supported by the Ministry of Culture, organised an exhibition of works of the famous Georgian painter Zurab Nijaradze at an art gallery in London's West End in 2008. The same year, ESU-Georgia invited 2 British veterans to Tbilisi to celebrate Victory Day with 100 Georgian veterans. Every year, ESU-Georgia celebrates Shakespeare's birthday in April.
But no such roses here in her cheeks, and in some perfumes either more delight than in the breeze that from my mistress.
Throughout the year, English language plays are staged at the British Corner. In September last year, ESU-Georgia was honoured to have the UK military band Salamanca and Bugles of the Rifles give their concert at ESU-Georgia headquarters. Between 2013 and 2015, Marina Titishvili held the position of President of the ESU International Council. The most important programme of ESU-Georgia is the public speaking competition. ESU-Georgia has organised this competition since its inception in 1998. National versions of this contest are held in numerous countries across the world. The winners are sent to London to participate in the finals. ESU-Georgia has already managed to send 34 young Georgians between the ages of 16 and 20 to this competition in London. All of them come back full of unforgettable memories.
Every year for 15 years, the English-speaking union has been holding public speaking competitions all over the world,
selecting a winner from each country to be sent to London for 1 week to participate in the finals.
Just imagine, over 100 students from over 64 different countries.
Under the same roof in the heart of London.
Do you have what it takes? Because I did.
Because I did.
Because I did.
Because I did.
because I did. It was the best week of my life.
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 And the most important, you have the chance to win the international public speaking competition. And then Buckingham Palace will host an awarding ceremony especially for you. Believe me, it's possible. I've been there.
Sofo Gogodza won the international public speaking competition in London in 2003, and so she was invited to Buckingham Palace to receive a certificate from Prince Philip. But of course, ESU-Georgia doesn't forget about the main goal of the English-speaking union, which is promoting the English language. For this reason, Marina Titishvili founded a new English language centre, which is supported by ESU-Georgia.
2015 წლის თებერვალში დავაარსეთ ინგლისური ენის ცენტრი ვაკის პარკში, რომელსაც ბრიტანული კუთხე ჰქვია. აქ ჩვენ ვცდილობთ არა მარტო ვასწავლოთ ინგლისური ენა, არამედ ვაზიაროთ ჩვენი სტუდენტები ბრიტანულ კულტურას და მის ტრადიციებს.
A little British corner and a little part of Britain in the heart of Tbilisi, and Marina Tsitsishvili has turned this into a wonderful home from home, both for the British community in Georgia, but also all those Georgians who want to learn a little bit more about Britain.
I just want to congratulate every single one of you. I thought that was magnificent. It really was. I was blown away. It was wonderful. Thank you for letting me be a part of it. Congratulations.
The first ever time a Georgian national has been awarded a special award by Her Majesty the Queen in honour of services to UK-Georgia cultural and educational relations. And our guest, Marina, I want to say a really, really warm thank you to you and welcome to you to the embassy. So Her Majesty the Queen has appointed you, Marina, to be an honorary member of the most excellent order of the British Empire in recognition of your work to promote English culture and language in Georgia.
A member of the Order of the British Empire, a very impressive and well-deserved and well-earned award that you've been granted. Any who have spent time with Marina know what a dedicated and accomplished person she is.
So thank you for the work that you've done. Thank you for all the friends that you've made for us, and I hope that the cultural links that you're building will go on to mean lots of Georgian people travelling to the UK, lots of British people travelling to Georgia, and deepening and strengthening the links between our two countries over the years to come. So there's a certificate. Thank you very much.
So much.
It is hard to find words to express my gratitude to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II for recognizing my humble work. Thanks to the British Embassy in Georgia, but my special thanks go to Her Excellency, Mrs. Alexandra Cole.
In September 2016, 50 delegates from 20 countries from all over the world, including Australia, New Zealand, the USA, Hong Kong and Malaysia, came to Tbilisi to attend the ESU International Council meeting. The delegation was headed by Lord Bourtung, ESU Chairman, and Jane Easton, ESU Director General.
The International Council meeting has been an outstanding success.
During that time we've had a chance to meet together as the International Council and to discuss all those things that are important to us. Articulation of ideas, sharing, the education of young people and very importantly the friendship that binds us all together.
we not only have had a great meeting in the Writers' House, and congratulations to you, Marina, and to your team for providing the perfect setting for a gathering of this sort. Yes. The internet, yes, let's give them a round of applause. The English-speaking union is about relationships. It's about the importance of relationships in building trust and peace and harmony amongst nations, and about the importance of language in underpinning those relationships. And our promise to you, Marina, is that, and to you, Mr. Mayor, is that we will leave Tbilisi even more determined to stand up for the values that you so obviously represent. So a very, very big thank you. And for the English-speaking Union of Georgia, for the relationship between the English-speaking peoples of the world and all who embrace our values. Our message is onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards. Thank you.
The same evening, a memorandum of friendship was signed between ESU Bristol and ESU-Georgia.
The reason we are twinning the ESU branches is because we have discovered that Bristol is twinned with Tbilisi as a town.
I feel it is completely appropriate that the English-speaking Union are here, and I also hope that that is a relationship I can help to grow and develop in the years ahead. But for now, thank you for your hospitality. I'm delighted it has been such a successful meeting for the ESU. Enjoy your trip to Kakheti.
They say Georgia is a cradle of wine, and production of wine began here over 8,000 years ago. UNESCO added the ancient traditional Georgian winemaking method of using the Kvevri clay jars to the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List. Alaverdi Cathedral was built in the 11th century. Parts of the monastery date back to the 6th century. The monastery was founded by the Assyrian monk Joseph Alaverderli. Zinandali, house museum of the 19th century aristocrat, Georgian poet Alexander Chavchavadze. Alexander Chavchavadze inherited this village. He refurbished the estate. An English gardener was invited to make an English garden in 1835. It was the place where Chavchavadze frequently entertained foreign guests. Chavchavadze built Georgia's largest winery, where he combined European and old Georgian winemaking traditions.
Here we are wishing that we come back to Georgia soon.
Jvari is a 6th century monastery, which stands at the confluence of the Mtkvari and Arakvi rivers, overlooking the town of Mtskheta. Svetitskhoveli Cathedral. The original church was built in the 4th century AD. The present structure was completed in 1029. and served as the coronation and burial place for most kings of Georgia.
We've been overwhelmed by the beauty and the power of Georgia. It is a wonderful, wonderful country. We have seen its valleys, we have seen its rivers, we have seen its castles, we have seen its monasteries, we've seen its churches, and we have shared in the culture and the commitment and the values of the people of Georgia as they have risen over decades from subjection to independence and to freedom. And the freedom that the Georgians enjoy is the same freedom that is at the heart of the value and mission of the English-speaking Union.
Georgia is a country which I can only hope for the future will come to peace with its neighbors, and that we will see Georgia one of these days in the common market. It belongs there as a Western democratic country.
In this wonderful country of Georgia, it's just wonderful, and to be together with so many other English-speaking Union leaders from around the world is just terrific. We couldn't be having a better time in this beautiful, beautiful country, and we appreciate the possibility of speaking English together in better understanding.
So we're here together to exchange our different ideas, experiences, and best practices about this.
It's summarized perfectly what the English-speaking Union is about. Friends from around the world coming together, sharing interests, finding out about each other, all through the language that we share, but more importantly, hopefully building bridges that will have an impact more widely in the future. It's been an amazing experience.
I love Georgia. I love this place. Every aspect of Georgia. Beautiful people, beautiful food, and beautiful rich history and culture. Is so much thing to see. I love this place. I would definitely going to come back here.
The quality of the wine. As a French person, as you know, I'm very sensitive to the quality of wine, and but on top of that, I must say that it's a wonderful opportunity for people from all over the world to be here and share friendship and mutual understanding, as it is the mission and vision of our great organization.
This has been a fantastic conference, so well planned, and such a good host, and we hope we can come back to continue to learn about the Georgian people and their history and their religion and their culture.
And there is one thing that I understand that stays forever in Georgia, and this is the hospitality of the local people.
And Tbilisi is just a wonderful place to be around.
Once you have been to Georgia, you want to return and return and return. It is a wonderful country.
I really hope to come again pretty soon.
I can now tell for sure that I'm in love with Georgia.
This is the place I have fallen in love.
It's a lovely country, beautiful place, beautiful people. I do hope to come back one day.
It's been absolutely brilliant, and I hope to tell everybody, as many people as possible, so that they all come back and visit Georgia. It's been absolutely beautiful. The food is beautiful, and beautiful. Lovely. I love it. I love it. I love it.